Welcome to a beautiful day in Bayside, a beautiful neighborhood and community, a community just like the rest of our state and country has been reeling the last couple of years from this global pandemic. But the neighbors on this block for the last couple of years have been reeling from yet another scourge. And that is the situation, the problems, the crime that has resulted at this location, this house behind us. For over 2 years, this house has been rented out, taken over by squatters, and then illegally rented out on Airbnb. The transient occupants have held late night parties, have threatened the neighbors here, and we have seen just last week shootings on this block. Can you imagine 19 shots being fired on this block? One shot landing in somebody's stomach, another shot landing in a nearby car seat. Thankfully, there was no baby in that car seat. But this is what these residents have had to deal with for 2 years.
I'm the previous owner. I lived here for 15 years. I took very good care of this home, and I have nothing to do with these people here. Nor do I want them here, but I don't have a choice at this point.
Why is that? Explain so people understand.
Because in 2018, I gave the house back to the bank. Okay?
So you have no legal authority to do anything?
Zero.
The people that are renting this house on Airbnb, were they your tenants at one point?
Never.
So they're
I don't
illegal
know them.
tenants.
I don't know them. I never met them before. I never rented this home to them before. And they broke into this home after 2018, when Citibank should have been responsible to safeguard it.
Over the last 2 years, the residents have been dealing with this issue of the squatters, and I don't even consider them squatters. I consider them illegal trespassers, right? Because they broke into the house. You heard it from the former owner that he relinquished his rights to the house to Citibank, who then, sold it to another lender, who sold it to another lender, who finally wound up with Wilmington Savings. I spoke to the CEO, Ron McMahon of Wilmington, and he told me they're paying the real estate taxes. They're protecting the bank's interest so that New York City doesn't come and take it from them. But when I asked him how about protecting the interest of the community, he says, well, that's up to your New York officials. They're responsible for creating these laws. And, I told him about the situation with the shooting. He was aware of it. And his response to me was, you should duck and cover.
We need to put an end to this before something tragic truly happens. We've called upon the Department of Buildings to come and inspect this location, issue a vacate order. We're demanding that Airbnb stop listing this location. It's easy enough for them to do. There's a single address, and that's what we need so that the residents here can get back some semblance of normalcy and peace and quiet on this very quiet residential street that we're on.
What happened this weekend is absolutely unacceptable in this community. And this is an issue that's been going on for 2 years, but it's reached a whole new level of urgency. And this rally is to create awareness and apply pressure to the bank that owns the property to get moving on foreclosure proceedings, and also for the city of New York to find any way that they can find a hook to remove these people from this property. I question if these people are illegal squatters if they're the name on the electric bill, and even if they are paying the electric bill. And I reached out to Con Ed to explore this avenue, and if in fact that they're not the name on the bill, perhaps they can shut the electric and a mechanism to force these people out.
I've been saying it for 2 years, say it again. The city's only going to act on it when someone gets shot and killed. And that was almost the situation this past Saturday.